He don't need validation from people to know his worth. And I feel like that's something we miss in the world. We should all live our life in that sense of we don't need other people's validation to love ourselves. Yo, what is going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of React Attack. I am Morris, and today we're doing another super thanks shout out to our close friend and member here on the channel, July. And this one is very close to her heart. Now, really cool story is I got to meet July in Moline, Illinois for one of UPCHURCH's shows, this last tour that he did, the UPCHURCH show tour, the tune-in tour more specifically. So we got to hang out during the show, before the show, during the show, and then we actually got to go backstage and hang out with UPCHURCH backstage, kind of get to talk some shit and just enjoy the moment, right? And it was really cool because July had been waiting a really long time to get his autograph so she can get it tattooed, because I believe she has some of these lyrics tattooed on her and wanted to get Church's signature next to those lyrics. So it all worked out. She was able to do that. So I'm really excited to kind of be a part of this and do this reaction. And this is a big shout out to her mother, who is no longer with us. And this is why she has it tattooed on her. It's very close to her heart. So shout out to her mother. And big shout out to July for being the amazing individual that she is. So let's get into it, guys. This is UPCHURCH doing Empty Graves featuring Rizzi Myers. Let's go. I already love the piano work with the guitar work in the back there. It's beautiful.
Everyone's time's gonna fade away, dust to dust, and amazing grace.
I love the contrast of the voices.
I'm leaving is my last name.
Wow.
Oh, in an empty grave.
One day I'll be in a box, I ain't talking about a grave, I'm talking about a box of greatest hits I made along the way. Found on a dirt road cause I ain't never had shit paved, and when the roots grow back, I'll be a mystery per se. No asking folks in Nashville cause I refuse to go and sign. Walked in houses of legends that made an impact on your life. Taking advice from people who have platinum records with Slim Shady. Went on vacation with country superstars even though I'm crazy. And on a psychosocial roller coaster.
Yo, straight up, I think it takes a lot of guts to step out there with like the piano and the way this song is put together and how Church is kind of rapping over this. I think it takes a lot of guts to go in on a rap with just this piano work going in the background. It's not something you hear every day, and the lyrics are meaningful, right? So it really just brings a new element to that kind of already sentimental piano sound to it. And I love what he's saying here, man. He's so poetic with it, too.
On vacation with country superstars even though I'm crazy. And on a psychosocial roller coaster. No seatbelt doing loops. My mind got a vault like a doomsday prepping Looney Tunes. Stay bouncing off these walls like my house is made of gymnastic mats. And I'll be rapping till I'm 90 out of shape with cataracts. Cause I ain't gotta see a road to cut a trail and make a path. I'm 27 and I know this whole city feeling my wrath.
Yeah, I love that. No, I love that, man. Like, where he's talking about, like, I don't need to see the future to create a path, to create a lane, to create a way for myself. And that is so true, man. That is so true. You don't need to see the future. You just need to walk towards it, right? Like, just start somewhere.
Cut a trail and make a path. I'm 27 and I know this whole city feeling my wrath. Just wait till I'm 30 and fine tune like a Stratocaster. I'm not biodegradable, still the cleanest white trash in them church.
Everyone's
Still the cleanest white
time's
trash.
gonna fade away.
Man. And I know I've heard this song before, but I've never really sat and listened to the lyrics of it. And Supernatural is one of those albums I really want to spend some time in because I think it's a turning point musically for Church. And he's had a few of those albums. Mud to Gold, I think, is one of them. Pioneers, for sure, one of them. Even Blue Jeans. Blue Jeans, too. Different, you know.
Dust to dust and amazing grace. Only thing I'm leaving is my last name. Oh,
That's true.
in an empty grave.
Most people in denial all about the timeline of life. The burning of a flame, one goes out, then one comes up and strikes. I stepped into the shallow water, knowing one day I'll drown. To the noise of screaming voices and Instagram shutter sounds. Right now for me it's just now, starting to get kinda loud. I'm getting pointed out at most from a couple surrounding crowds. People threaten to jump me and wanna show up to my house. You're creating a crazy person with loaded guns in his house. And every day that passes I'm becoming.
That's true, man. I feel it's like we as human beings need to understand that, like, I feel like a lot of people push themselves on other people way too much, in a sense of, like, you see somebody who's popular, a celebrity, whatever, out there, you know, a lot of people don't think that, hey, they're a human being, and, like, you know, you got to approach it in that sense, right? Like, if you ask for a picture, hey, man, I'm kind of in the middle of something with the family, like, you need to accept that, and, like, okay, he's just a human being, like, right? Like, they're human beings. So that's exactly what it is. And when you treat people like that, when you, like, church talks about it a lot when it comes to people bothering him, asking him for favors. They've done it throughout his entire career, all this stuff, you know, that weighs on people, right? And I can understand the frustration behind it. And we got to remember, man, these guys are human beings just because they make music, and a lot of people know who they are. So this is a beautiful song.
People threaten to jump me and wanna show up to my house. You're creating a crazy person with loaded guns in his house. And every day that passes I'm becoming more intelligent to social negligence. No matter what the cadence is, all I see is some adjectives. I'm drastically painting you cinematic action bits with words I scrambled off every part of the alphabet. How gooder can I get? I think the game is hibernating or overdosed on manufactured faces and sound waves. So won't you put me in that box and put my voice in one that's separate? One's a death box, the other's gonna be a living statement, and they know it.
Everyone's time's gonna fade away, dust to dust, and amazing grace. Only thing I'm leaving is my last name. Oh, in an empty grave.
Knock, knock, who's there? It's the end of your career. Yeah, what's up, you motherfucker? Been waiting to see you here. I've been dying to meet you, and that's really no pun intended. I met every goal I wanted, made the impact for my people, and held them southern roots before every song that I made. And got invited to show up and attend to see you amazed. But my ass never went. I went ghost when they called me to that stage. Cause I don't need people to clap to make me proud of my name, to make me proud of my songs, to make me proud of my lyrics. I was built out of southern spirit, only found in the thicket. My bloodline the thickest, fuck all the fame and the riches. That shit
Hell, tell him, church, talk your shit, man. And this is why I fuck with church, is because it ain't about that shit to him. He don't need validation from people to know his worth. And I feel like that's something we miss in the world. We should all live our life in that sense of we don't need other people's validation to love ourselves, to know that we're good, or to know that we're talented, or to know that we can do things like write music or create something, right? Like, we are in charge of that aspect of our own lives. Like, we're the only ones that are going to save ourselves. And what this song shows me is that you have to create your own lane. You have to create your own path. You're the only one that's going to be able to save yourself. But we have people who have come before us, and their souls, when they've passed on, will help guide us to that next, that next thing that will guide us into the better portion of our life. We have but to just start the journey, right? Just start their journey, and then it will work out the way it's supposed to work out. I truly believe you're in every moment where you are exactly supposed to be in every moment you're supposed to be in there. So, and it's the ones that have passed on that continue to push us forward, and give us strength to keep going, to make them proud, and to change the history of your family or your life or whatever, man. And, we have the ones that have come before us to remind us that we're only here for so long. So let's carve that path. Let's make that way for ourselves and create something amazing. So let's finish this out, y'all. This is so good.
But not the voice of a legend who's preaching, and that's why they call me church. Cross my heart, hope to die, stick a needle in my eye. You have to do it 3 times, even almost make me blind. Cause my third one don't even blink, so I see you before you see yourself when you try coming for me.
Oh man, I love the third eye reference, yeah.
Time's gonna fade away, dust
when that beat kicks in.
My last name, oh, in an empty grave.
Man, what a great song. Yo, shout out to July. Shout out to her moms. Much love, man. And true testament to what music can do for people, the healing that music provides for people. And Church is by far one of the most genuine and unique and amazing individuals I've ever met. Man, just to have the pleasure to get and sit and talk with him the few times that I have and hang out with him and just see what he does and how he interacts with people is just, man, it's what I strive to be in life, is to carve my own path and to do my own thing. But yet never forget where we've come from and the people who allowed us to be here to do that. Anyway, y'all, man, shout out to July, shout out to her mother. God bless you, and God bless you guys, man. Let's never forget the ones who have come before us. And let me know down below what you guys thought, all that good stuff. Y'all know what to do with it, man. I'm going to get out of here. God bless every single one of you. I love you. Thank you guys for hanging out with me on all these reactions. It's absolutely amazing, man. And to my Creek Squad, love you guys. Thank you so much, Creek Squad. We'll catch you guys on the next one. Remember, everybody, stay nuclear. Peace.